Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer, and we are returning to the island of our Jima. So, let's see whether we can break down to the next objectives, to Water Point and the headquarters of General Kobayashi over here. So yeah, it's going to start out with the Japanese artillery phase, so they are going to do some mostly nuisance raids against our... Ooh, well, I say that and immediately we'd lose a division over there. Oh well, not a division, some brigade, platoon? I guess it's a platoon. Right, another one over there, so that's pretty bad over here. We are losing a lot of points. Not great. And they're also going to get to attack over here. Mostly these attacks are fatiguing us, but some of them are actually incurring casualties here, and that's not good. Yeah, especially on the 3rd Division over here, which does have a very tough job down here anyway, so that's not great. The 5th Division is one of the best divisions that we've got, and they are responsible to take on these headquarters up here. So let's see whether that is going to be successful. I think we're going to start up over here, hoping to take out these guys. Finally we are successful in doing that, so that's nice to see. So let's check. So, well, you are on somewhat of an elevation here, which is not great. Okay, nevertheless, let's start attacking here. Didn't do us too good. Ambush, so we don't even get to attack. How about over here? Yes, okay, that's very nice. Good. So yeah, we have taken out a couple of guys over here, so we might now advance at least towards this front. They'll be extremely tough to crack because they have very good fortifications here. And we'll also need to take out these guys. And potentially, I don't think we can get over here. So yeah, I would rather like to flank around over here, and that potentially entails taking on that field over there. So that's it for the 5th Division. So the 4th Division really isn't that much in play here, is it? Yeah, it is a bit down there. Okay, let's start out with the 3rd though. I think that's only you guys over here, because we'll actually need to move in our headquarters here, so that's a little bit annoying. Right, and down here, so I think we're going to start out with this attack from the 4th Division over here against these... Jesus, why are you always getting ambushed? Okay, so at least we've taken out these guys, so we have some way to stream through here, and we've taken out that one, so that's actually pretty nice there, and a good result so far. An ambush here. Yeah, it can be quite frustrating to try to take some of these guys out. Not going too well over here, but at least we are making some progress there, so that is somewhat good going, I would say. Right, let's try to take on these guys. They're extremely strong over here, so we will be a little bit hamstrung on this flank, I'm afraid, but... and another ambush. Okay, so I think that is it for our combat turn. There's no other places where we can actually attack, specifically as over here these guys are out of reach. So yeah, I think that's it. Right, next phase. Replacement phase. We've got a couple of guys here who can be who can get some replacements. Now, I'm actually mostly concerned about you guys down here. 3rd Division, also 3rd Division up here would be nice. So let's look at the 5th Division. So you've got 10, you've got 10, you've got 10, you've got 10. So you do have some guys over here who might be able to advance. So I think that's going to be alright. We've got a lot of guys here from the 3rd Division who are actually fairly on a fairly good setting. Now, I guess I would like you to... I would really like you to overwhelm here, so that's going to be nice, and you can do that as well. Yeah, I think that's okay. Night phase, so that does leave a couple of Japanese attacks over here. Well, that's not a good treat there. Defeat. Our invasion has bogged down amongst the endless Japanese entrenchments. Admiral Nimitz has decided to evacuate our troops to avoid additional losses. We may return to Avajam in the future, but if we do, it will be with a different commander. Japanese decisive victory. Well, there we go. And it's mostly due to the fact that we did suffer too many casualties. And we were doing relatively fine here with the objectives, but we took too many casualties. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to avoid that. Because, see, the mechanics of the game is, whenever you move... So the Japanese get a lot of attack for every attack you get. So suppose you have a unit, you're moving it into range, you want to move it over here, so into range of the Japanese unit. So when you move into a range of 2, they will open fire. Then it's over to them. It's their combat turn. They can fire again. And only then it is your combat turn, and then it's night again, so they can attack again. So they probably get about 3 attacks for every attack by the American player. And that is sort of naturally wearing down the American forces over here. The only thing that you can really do to avoid that is try to not pass through any enemy lines over there while they still have the flanks open, and really be really gradual about your advance there. And apparently we didn't do that enough. That's weird. I feel we were doing much better here than we apparently did. So, yeah. Overall, gotta give it to Kurabayashi over here. He did win, we did not. So, yeah, still interesting. Let me know what you think about the game. I thought it was a very nice simulation. It is somewhat, it's not very strategic in that the Japanese player doesn't really do that much. It's more of a puzzle in that you're trying to get through there, but it certainly does give a good feeling for the overall sense of, oh my, this is a really bogged down attack on an island that wasn't maybe really worth it to in the end. I think overall the Marines lost 20,000 casualties over here, and it's kind of doubtful whether there was any strategic value to that. Yes, it was a stopover for some bombers on the way to or more or less from Japan, I think, not so much to Japan, but it wasn't strictly required. Anyway, nice interesting little game here. Let me know what you think, and I hope to see you around next time. Well, in a different series. Bye bye!